Welcome to Bonus Banter, where we answer your questions and talk about nothing.
It has been
1 week.
1 week. No, it's been like 2 or 3 months since I've sat in front of a microphone like this.
It's been a while.
It's been a while. I and Drow and I are now moved to a new apartment. We're continuing the ancient tradition of all actual plays of recording in the living room once again.
Oh, yeah.
We still have the foam. The foam came with us. The foam is actually partially in my living room right now.
Some there, some there.
And it's helping.
There.
Yeah, I actually want to get more foam.
Yeah, he sure does.
You enjoy the foam.
Get some
I
spray
love the foam. This new apartment
foam?
has one of those like vinyl fake hardwood floors. And when we moved in, it had all these flat walls and it sounded horrible in here.
Yeah.
And now that I've experienced foam, I just want it everywhere and all these loud, echoey chambers.
Our
Experience.
bedroom
Foam.
has foam everywhere.
It's
and
so good.
much shit just placed all around the walls.
Yep. Half of the foam from the studio went to the bedroom.
The silence is almost encompassing.
It's so good, especially because there's a bed there, which also absorbs a lot of sound, and there's carpet there. It's wonderful. I sleep so good.
I really like the wood floors.
Yeah.
I can deal with the echo.
That's why we need more foam. Get rid of the echo. Foam everywhere.
It's nice. Our place has the wood floors, and the fake vinyl-y wood, and like I've gotten quite used to it.
Yeah.
Foam on the ceiling.
I probably could get away with it if I got good enough command strips or something.
No.
Because those panels are so
No.
lightweight. I just don't want them
No,
falling on
They
me.
said no.
No. No. No.
Put foam on the floor.
Too much.
Okay. We can get more foam for the walls. That's fine. I will understand that. We are not putting foam on the ceiling. We already
Also-
put the wire on the ceiling.
Oh yeah,
We don't
they're
need more.
Your Ethernet.
Yes.
I also want to get foam for my garage because I have a garage now, and I'm so happy and excited about it. But it is all bare drywall and a concrete floor, so it is loud.
Echoey as
Put some
hell.
foam in there.
I want to put some foam in there. I thought about building because it's going to be partly a wood shop. I thought about building some panels, but I ran the cost on like materials, and it is actually cheaper the way we did it with the cardboard and the little tiles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're so light that you can like turn them whatever orientation you want to and put them all over the place. You don't have to hang them off a screw. It's great. But yeah, Jacob and Kat experienced my ear protection I got from my
hate
wood
them.
shop. These big old GM Peltor
really good.
ear protection things. They're great because I'm also just afraid of damaging my hearing in that loud little garage.
Yeah.
Making it worse.
Yeah.
They made my head feel furry.
No,
they're
that's
great.
just being a furry.
Oh.
The whinge.
It's a word I cannot say without y'all turning it into a joke, is it?
Fury.
Yeah, it's just like moist.
Moist.
It's got a connotation.
Certainly does. Anyway, we're doing bonus banter again. It's been forever since we recorded.
And you can tell because we are all over the place.
Yeah.
This is perfect for bonus banter.
That marathon from July through August was a heck of a thing to listen to. I'm editing stuff now, and it just feels like I'm a different person because we're so
Laser
zoned
focused.
in.
Oh, yeah.
Because we were recording like twice a week for a while. That was great.
It was
We
great.
really got in a groove.
Yeah,
It'd be like twice a week, multiple
It was
episodes
so much
each
fun
time.
to play that much.
it was great.
It felt like old times.
It was
did.
really good.
Can you imagine raw dogging a 12-hour session at our age?
Yes, I
Yes,
could do it in a
I could
heartbeat.
do it. I would love to do it.
So long as
Damn,
we get
all
like
right.
food deliveries
I was
and,
like, we
and
live-
bathroom breaks.
We
heck
live
yeah.
close enough to a Jersey Mike's. We can make it happen.
Yeah.
Hawthorne time. Hawthorne time. Hawthorne time.
This could go
Hawthorne
for
some Hawthorne.
time.
Homebrew
Hawthorne
game.
time. Hawthorne time. Fucking do it. I'm not going to stop until you do it.
Hey, we got Jacob some sticky notes for Christmas.
Hawthorne
Hawthorne time. Hawthorne time. Come on, Hawthorne time.
I want to play with my edgelord who's a lot less edgy now.
Okay.
Oh, you're not going to be fart fart?
I don't have
I could, but I never got to do
No,
much with
no.
my
Be-
Slayer boy.
B Jumpwa.
Jump blast.
Jumpwa is actually required for the next session.
Oh, really?
Yes, just like Dirac,
Baron
Brick,
Rill is fun
and
to play
Tyre.
though.
We still need to, whenever I have time, make character stuff about our homebrew games that aren't recorded
Oh,
on
yeah.
the website. I actually had an idea because our website, we host through Wix because Wix is really
Simple.
and is decently priced compared to Squarespace when I got it. And we're up for a renewal. And I really don't want to pay a lot of money for our dinky little show. And so I've been thinking about making like a 2000 style HTML website for the Third Gallon.
Oh, heck yes.
I'm seriously considering it.
Retro.
Welcome to our podcast and just a bunch of like GIFs.
Heck yes.
Have music playing when the moment it turns on.
Yes. Legitimately considering it, and then just like maybe getting either hosting it on our like servers here or just a tiny little
Make a
VPS.
MySpace for it.
Oh my God, no. Shut the fuck up.
I made an HTML
Will you make our
website
top
back in the
8?
day.
Find out next.
Do you want to make another one?
I would need to refresh my understanding, but I probably could.
Listen, I already have
That'd
a
be a lot of
VPS and
Bojangles right there.
I already have a VPS and an Nginx proxy. We're good to go. Yeah. Anyway,
I know how to make links.
I'm in a take back all my technology phase. Jacob watched me build like 8 computers. That's not even an exaggeration. Like
I
8
cleaned
computers.
like 16 dusty fans.
Yep.
And then that night, whenever I got a shower, I blew my nose in the shower and it was all black.
Yep.
Yep.
Did you do a neti pot?
Afterwards, yes.
There you go.
That was horrible.
We rebuilt like almost every computer here and also all our server architecture because we needed a NAS.
Maybe
And-
it's a good thing I
and
couldn't
both
go
of
that
ours.
day.
And both of yours.
it would have killed you, yeah.
Well, yours, I think y'all only got smaller bits, but Jacob
mean,
got a new case, which is basically
I got a new
rebuild.
case, which basically new, and Kat got a new graphics card.
Yeah, but we also took Cat's
wait.
apart to clean it out.
Did y'all update mine too?
Oh yes,
a
you have
little
a
bit.
better graphics card.
Yeah.
Sweet. I didn't
Which
know.
she's
Thank
using
you.
to play Warframe with me.
Yeah, I finally picked up Warframe
The
with
graphics card waterfall economy got all the way down to Cat.
Yeah.
It's like me, I get the thing, then Drow gets the next thing, and then the TV computer gets the next thing, and then sometimes it's Jacob instead of the TV computer, then it's Jacob, and then it's Cat,
you. Thank you.
and then it's my dad.
Oh yeah.
But he doesn't play games.
No.
He just needs a computer to be a workhorse. Anyway, boy, this is already
Centuries
rambling.
before.
No,
Oh, wait.
I'm
No,
not
wait, we're not
GMing.
doing an
You
episode.
stop that. It's been so nice to not have to GM.
Your middle name Williams.
Oh man, I just looked at my checklist for recording Bonus Banter. It says
Yeah.
turn off fan. I don't miss
We don't
turning
have
off.
fans.
Nostalgia.
We don't have fans in this apartment.
I don't miss turning off the fan in the studio because it got so hot, even in the winter.
The temptation to get a fan for our apartment, though, is strong, I tell you.
Well, we got box fans. We got one right next to Jacob pointed at our
Yeah.
smoke
No, like a
detector.
straight up ceiling fan.
Honestly, I think that I want to do that too. I'm pretty sure that I could install one.
Yeah, they're not hard to install.
I just don't know
Is
if
it
the
just-
light fixtures here are set up for a ceiling fan or
It
not.
just depends on whether or not you've got the weight bearing.
Yeah.
Because, like,
I
you
suppose
got
that we
the
would
boob
just have
lamps.
to
Yeah.
boob lamp.
Y'all are so lucky you don't have the stupid boob lamps.
Oh no, there's
That's
still
Lara
boob lamps,
Croft.
but this is like PlayStation 1 graphics boob lamp.
Yeah. Yeah. Looks like a pyramid.
But it's so
You heard of
geometrical.
pyramid
because
head,
it's a pyramid.
but are you ready for pyramid tits?
Oh,
Silent Hill.
PlayStation 1.
And it goes up off the ceiling to create depth.
Anyway, I'm going to get this back on track hardcore. We got 2 bonus banter submissions in our long break
tell.
of me moving and then Christmas happening.
Wow.
Hi guys, thanks for writing in.
First one is from Sam in Poland.
Yay!
Hi, Sam.
Speaking of cheese, episode 87, which to refresh you in
Yeah,
season
the
3
zombie one.
is no. Episode 87
No?
was the one with the smog wraiths in the apartment.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
sweet. That's the one I just listened to. I'm very behind.
Okay. What unusual tactic have you previously deployed to win an encounter that you maybe aren't proudest of? This is very funny because it obviously came
Yeah.
out before the 2 recent zombie
Yeah.
episodes,
that.
but it did the job anyway. Have any of you ever had a seemingly great but cheesy ideas fail and backfire?
Oh, easy answer is anytime a level 1 character in D&D 5e have wings.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Anytime.
Anytime, every time.
You're feeling that with Sebastian right now.
Yep. I love it. Oh, there's an avalanche? I can fly. Oh, we have to do climb checks? I can fly.
I can fly.
Oh, these guys only
Literally,
have melee
and there's
attacks?
Any
no-
fight
can
ever.
fly.
And
I'll
there's
just
no
fly.
wind. There's no like specific mechanics
There's
that you need to roll for.
punishments for it. It's great.
You just fly.
An entire just flock of
so-
variant tieflings.
Easy to cheese 5e at low levels.
Yeah, I think the biggest cheese recently that I can think of is what you guys did on the zombie hatch
Yeah.
in the power plant, because it was supposed to be you go down there and you fight both of them at the same time. They're all the same encounter, but you happen to sneak into one room where they were
Yeah.
and fight them without triggering the other one, and then lure the other one into the same choke point. Technically, now they don't know what's at the bottom of the hatch, but that hatch you went in, I think, was supposed to be its own thing where you could go to the bottom. And there was a thing at the bottom, but I wanted to separate it because it would have been weird to basically skip the first floor. So I didn't do that.
I have pulled cheese as the DM.
Yeah.
One day for my custom campaign, for the Hawthorne campaign,
Yeah.
I started the adventure off by attacking the adventurers in their sleep in their headquarters and trying to kidnap one of them.
Yeah,
I
that's right.
successfully
Oh, and you
kidnapped
did
one of them.
Successfully kidnapped my boy, and I was so crushed.
Custom built these enemies to be part magus, part rogue, so they could do an action of casting invisibility with a wand and then stabbing to get sneak attack. And it wrecked them, but they were also glass cannons. And once they were visible, they
They got dead.
got dead real
Didn't
fast.
Dayrak throw one out a window?
Pretty sure something like that.
Something
I
like
will.
That was back in the day of Dayrak doing unique things.
That was
I
back in the
will,
days of Dayrak doing shit.
I will say though, I did manage to get away from them as Owen, so
They
I'm
just
very
knocked
proud
you
of him.
out. Yeah.
Yeah, they kidnapped you, took you near the place, and then you escaped.
I used my chameleon ring to hide,
yeah.
which started a group joke. As long as I've got my lizard,
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that joke. Oh, man.
Step one for cheesing is be brick.
Fireball.
amen.
Yes. Oh, look at all of these. Look at all these enemies in a suspiciously 40-foot
Fireball.
radius. Yeah.
That's not cheese. That's just good tactics.
It's cheese.
No, it's not.
When it feels like
If one spell breaks your encounter, that's not cheese.
It made me feel
just
powerful.
imagine being me landing a really cool short bow
You didn't even
sneak attack, and I don't kill him, but I do a heck ton of damage, or at least what I felt like was a
I
heck ton of
think you
damage.
critically hit with sneak
Yeah.
attack, didn't kill him, and Brick said, haha, I cast
Fireball.
stop existing.
And it really stole my moment.
They were in an oven. What was I supposed to do?
Trying to think.
I got some.
Oh,
Okay.
This is, I think it's good tactics, but it was very cheesy when me and Micah schemed to break the jaw of your lich.
Oh
Yes.
yeah. That I was actually thinking Micah and his monk shenanigans, because monks have some shenanigans.
yes.
Yeah.
That was so fucking perfect. And you were so angry.
Because we were like
Yep.
privately messaging each other back and forth while you and Drow were talking, and then it came up, and you just he landed the hit, broke your jaw, you couldn't cast spells, and you just were stunned for a little bit.
Thank goodness it was a lich.
I think I'm probably the least cheesing it character in the whole table here, because I get punished by bad rolls when I try to cheese things. So I really can't. The closest I can come to that is just being schemy and tormenting Derek with all of my summons and
Animal companions.
Yeah, I
That's
hate
the
it.
most I've got.
Oh,
That's just
You
part of
just
the
hear
game.
your Discord go off and be like, boop, boop, here's my next creature, Derek.
It's the worst.
I cheesed that giant furry mantis fight by
Furry
swapping
mantis?
minds with them.
Oh, yeah, that was a high level thing.
Oh yeah.
Yes, in Reign of
Oh,
Winter.
anytime someone plays a gunslinger, it's automatic cheese.
Anytime somebody plays a gunslinger.
That class is pretty cheesy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hey, do you want to hit against touch AC, the thing that existed before gunslingers and is so low so spellcasters can hit it, but you're a martial character, so you'll hit it
all the time,
all
basically.
the time, except if you roll a natural one and misfire.
Henrietta Dean Wilder is so fun to play.
Want to do it again?
Hey, do you want to attack? Do you want to get your dex to damage and attack 5 times in a turn?
It's glorious.
How about deadly aim and rapid
And
shot?
still never miss.
Doesn't even matter if your rolls
Doesn't matter
suck.
how much the penalties stack up. You're still going to hit.
You're still going to hit.
You roll a die and see if you misfire. The only time it stops being like that is if you fight anything small or fey.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Most of the time, honestly, a lot of cheese comes from enemies because that's how a game maker will try to balance their encounters.
Oh, yeah, like the
The thing that casts darkness at the end of Doom.
oh
Comes
god,
to
the
Dustpawn.
emissary of darkness.
Yeah.
Yeah, that thing
Fuck that
sucked.
thing.
Or what about doing the whole tower backwards? Does that count as cheesing?
That wasn't intentional.
Oh,
So
You did it
cheesing
recently.
using Lyrian's speed to shove you into a bag and save you. Yes.
Cheesing by reading the familiar stuff wrong and getting plus 40 to stealth at level.
that was
I fucked up
for
so
a
bad.
very short amount of time.
I was not happy with
for
that.
a very short amount of time we had that.
Leaned on it heavily that very short amount of
Yeah.
time by stealth checking everything with your familiar, like going through an entire map and scouting the area
was
before you brought your players
Only
through.
one map, and it was the first map of a book, so it wasn't
Yep.
a big deal.
It wasn't the first map of a book. It was like in White Throne, halfway through book 2.
Oh, see, I thought it was. Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
It wasn't for very long.
It wasn't for very long and we corrected it, okay?
Yeah.
That wasn't cheesing, that was cheating.
He also asked if anything cheese-wise failed, and I don't think those come through as much because Jacob is constantly trying to get a leg up on me with
Within the rules.
within the rules, and then when it doesn't work, it's just part of the normal thing.
Oh.
So
The spider that you, not the spider, freedom of movement. As soon as freedom of movement comes in with
Pavel,
Pavel, I touched something.
Yeah, that's Pavel's greatest weakness
Yeah.
right there.
freedom of movement.
Yeah.
You were so mad when the first boss fight you had with him had freedom of movement.
I knew it was
cast.
coming, but man,
was a
it was still
cleric.
so disappointing.
Yeah, you got your compensation by only being able to destroy the
attack.
Svavatharim.
Yeah, like 3 or 4 times around. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a ton of them. That was how I started, trying to be creative, failing the role, deciding on just, swing,
farts.
hit,
He farts.
do normal.
Speaking of cheese,
For anyone who hasn't heard the story, I can shorten it pretty quickly. I thought rolling a natural 1 was a failure on a
Every
skill
roll.
check.
Yeah.
As not just an attack. So poor Owen decides to roll sense motive. I roll a 1 and I just go, he farted. And it was the day I destroyed my poor character.
You fucking did.
But I did save.
Drow's still not over it.
I did save the captive's life by doing that, though.
Okay. Brick still married him. All
True
right.
that.
Ooh,
His fucked up swagger won her over.
more successful cheese. In our family campaign, when we were doing, I had a warlock that was the Pact of the Blade.
Yeah.
And he could cast darkness, but he has the warlock
Oh, the
ability
devil sight.
to see through magical darkness. So he would get advantage on everything, and the enemies would all get disadvantage, and all of his allies would get disadvantage.
Does it-
Oh no, the cheesing! I know a cheese that failed. It's whenever I cast darkness and the thing had blind sense and Derek couldn't see.
And you thought he could.
I thought he could.
That
I thought
sucked
he
so
could.
bad.
We got paralyzed and then we won. And at the end, and he just turned to me and went, "Ah!"
Does it count as cheesing if you just build a fighter who's so tough, like in our family campaign with your brother, that you just get up there and just smash a dragon
your
because
farm
you
boy?
can? My farm boy. That's not cheating, but like
That's rules
I had
as
like
intended.
I had like the ability that re-rolled 1s and I re-rolled
Oh,
the
yeah.
1s into 6s and just used my scythe. It's not cheesing, but glory. It's glorious. My farm boy Leonard who talks like this.
A lot of people get really upset at metagaming and cheesing, and sometimes it's like
Sometimes it's-
sensible.
yeah.
But you also, a lot of people forget that you're playing a role-playing game, and the game part of it is just as important to have fun with.
My favorite, your little brother's wife is the best at coming up with these ridiculous, crazy, creative things to do in game, and somehow she makes it work. We had a fight with a pirate ship and she turns her druid into a like kraken squid thing and causes enough damage to the boat that it affected the fight.
She is one of those players, and it's great because she's very creative. But every time her turn rolls around,
It's
you
just
get like
a headache.
little bead of sweat. She's like, is this going to be easy to figure out, or is she going to pull something on me again? It is delightful.
Oh, well, we got another one from Sam in Poland.
Hey.
It says, what was the most important die roll you had to make, and what was at stake?
My boy's life, and I failed.
Yep, I remember that one.
Me and Alonzo.
Well, actually, no, that wasn't even my die roll. That was your die roll.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah, I remember that was the shadow thing where you were in 1E, shadows drain your strength, and if you go to 0
Yeah.
strength from a shadow, you
die.
die.
Get fucked up
And
and, turn
become
into
a
a
shadow.
And become a shade.
Yeah, and I had you positioned in such a way that like you had to either kill it or it was going to hit you, and you tried so hard to get away from it, and you hit it and criticaled it. And it was all down to my die roll, and I hit you and I killed you.
if I recall correctly, I was like this close to killing it.
You were like
Yeah.
1 point off.
It was just like, it took half damage, and it was a
It was
greater
so
shade.
close.
Oh,
That was a good one.
that's good. Yeah.
That's a good one.
And my character and her little NPC girlfriend waited over Drender's corpse for his shadow to rise, and then we
Smashed it.
JoJo stomped it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
killed him.
because my character didn't have the heart to do it.
Killed the hell out of him
Again.
again.
I'm gonna dial it back to the cheese. We use reincarnate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
reincarnate
That's
is such
okay.
a cheese
Speaking
for us.
actual for real cheese, yes.
Speaking of
Yeah.
important die rolls, that reincarnate die roll.
And I rolled a fucking tiefling again.
Yeah, you died as a tiefling to fix your permanent
Insanity,
confusion
yeah.
/ insanity. Reincarnated and came back as the exact same kind of tiefling
Glorious drow.
by rolling on the extended table. So it's like a 2 in 100 chance, 1 in 50 or something like that. It's very
that was
little.
like 98, 99, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if 1 in 50 chance,
Yeah.
The first one, you gave me 2 chances.
you used a bottle cap.
Yes. The first one was the monkey person,
That would have been hilarious.
which would have been great for Lyrian because she was a gunslinger. She could have like reloaded with her
the
tail.
prehensile tail.
Yes.
Yeah. But you had to have a tiefling again. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's see.
important die rolls.
Important die roll.
The Alonzo
Losing big
one.
kitty, Alonzo.
Yeah, they're pretty big.
Most
Those
of,
are
most of these are my rolls, except for Alonzo because that was a recovery check.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could not make the recovery check. Alonzo is doomed to die in that. Like, I've listened to it too many times, too much pain. I didn't have a chance.
Yeah,
I also
Acid,
thought
blood.
of you like bludgeoning yourself with Alonzo's death again and again and again.
Yeah, I know. I'm doomed. You know what it is? My male characters are doomed.
Owen turned out pretty okay.
what about Leonard?
Except for Leonard, but he exists in D&D universe.
Oh yeah, it's different.
So, but like,
what about
but my female characters tend.
holds up the Atlas?
Is Atlas really male?
Is he?
That's
Atlas
great.
is very ambiguous.
Yeah, this is Rune Lords. We
He's
haven't
my
played that in
only. He's
4
my only
years.
joke character.
You see, it's the seriousness. That's why I named my character stupid shit like Brick or
Man,
Noom.
I feel so strongly about this because Drow, you're playing in a game with people who have like these very dark, brooding
Yes.
characters.
And I, one is like, oh yeah, I'm a fallen noble. I ran away. Now I steal for a living. I'm not technically a human, but I'm going to pretend that I am. And I play a tiefling who is also a clown and regularly hangs out at the bar, so she knows everybody.
I'm a clown.
I'm a clown.
This is like the bell curve of making characters in tabletop games. At the beginning, it's just like, I'm Bingus the fighter. And then it's like, I'm this person with such a complicated backstory and I'm going to write so much about it. And then you play a lot and it's like, I'm Stuart the cleric.
Vegas! No! Run! I'll hold them back. Vegas, no, we can't go on without you.
It's okay. Bingus, I know.
They're the best. All right.
Yeah.
People put so much work into characters before you even play them. It's just like put in a little bit and have fun, but then just like play it.
Oh,
10
yeah.
years ago, I wasn't expecting people to say brick with so much conviction
Or day rack.
or tire.
Tire Fruck. That's Micah's character.
So wonderful.
I don't know. I couldn't name my characters. I don't know if I could name my character. Even Atlas had a normal name.
Noom was a fun name.
Derek got so mad at you for putting no effort.
I was so
You were
frustrated.
so pissed
I
at
put
me
so
because I
much
just
effort into
threw
preparing
Taco onto a cleric.
Rune Lords, and everyone else brought these cool characters, and you didn't make anything
15 minutes ago.
till the day of the game,
Yeah, I
and I was
know.
so mad.
Wonderful.
Okay, but in the end, Noom turned out to be very important.
Yeah.
Because that's what I do.
Only because you were shamed because you made another character that everyone hated.
No,
goodness,
people
no.
didn't hate her.
Which one did we hate?
Boesnia and Meatball.
Oh, I love Meatball.
Meatball we liked, but not Boesnia.
It happened so
She
fast.
was fine.
Noom
You just didn't
left
have
for
the opportunity.
30 minutes.
Yeah.
This other person showed up.
You just didn't have fun playing.
You didn't have any fun playing it, and then you're like, fuck this. I have to make Noom work.
Yeah. The thing is, it wasn't that I was shamed. Noom and Silas had a fight because Silas had shot himself dead in front of them.
Oh, yeah.
And Noom had successfully saved him with like a critical abating thing. And then he did it again.
And then I brought him back because that was part of his backstory.
Yes, he's a Pharasman, like chosen one or something.
Looks like God
Cursed one,
won't
more like.
let me die.
Well. Looks like God won't let me die.
There was a very interesting party dynamic in
That
that
was
game.
the first picture of Dante that I posted because I thought Silas reminded me of Dante.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Just got worse.
Wacky
from that.
Woohoo.
That was the beginning.
Hobo Pizza Man. Well, there we go.
No, that wasn't.
DMC mentioned. We're back on track.
Yeah,
Don't worry, there's more in the future.
Oh, great. I
yeah, you're right.
When I was setting up our stuff, I added, Drow's computer and like my account to the same Steam family thing. And then I saw all these Devil May Cry games in my library. I was like, when did I buy these?
5, 6.
Yeah, that happened with me when Jacob put me on his. I'm like, what are all these games?
I have
You
1,
go
2,
from
3,
like
4,
20
5,
games
and
to like 400.
DMC
I don't even know if I had 20. It was only Nancy Drew games that made me have that many.
And now you got Warframe.
Yes, and I keep wanting to play, and it's driving me nuts because I'm like, no, it's that new game smell.
Yeah.
Good.
There's that new game smell.
New game smell.
It's the new game smell.
Hey, Jacob, did you roll a 1 on Sense Motive?
Always.
Always.
Multiple
Always.
times. Especially after a
What
good
did I
burger.
say that got my dad rolling at Christmas about farting?
Oh my God, you talked about farting so much.
It happens so much.
God.
Oh, it was I'd stopped on Christmas Day when we were getting ready to leave to go see my family. I like stopped in the hallway before we were leaving because I felt one coming and I was just waiting for it to happen.
You just stood there.
Yeah, and I was explaining. You were saying what happened. I was explaining to us like, yeah, I got the tracking information, but the fart hadn't arrived yet.
Well, I finally got loose enough with my own family to let my ear-shattering burps go, and now they just make jokes about me being my grandma.
Yeah.
I love it
light a
whenever
candle in the bathroom for grandma.
I'll be playing Payday with Jacob or something.
Body bag.
Or we'll just be talking and I'll hear in the background and I'll just like be like, God damn.
Jacob is jealous of my
beacons are lit.
skill.
Contact Oswald.
My stomach calls for aid.
Man,
Well,
Always revolves
I
back to
can't-
this.
I
Yeah.
can't do that because my thing is I throw up in my mouth.
yeah, we do
Yeah.
hear that frequently. Mm-hmm.
I gotta be really, really careful because some of my friends stream the games that I'm in, so I can't go,
No, just do it.
no.
Let people know.
That's your brand.
You might get more money.
That's my brand. I
Vom
puke.
now.
Money. Vol money.
Vom now.
Listen, that's got to be someone's kink.
Ew.
Shut up, Jacob.
Bro.
I will shame
Right,
that.
I could be monetizing this.
Oh, no, I'm shaming you.
Gross.
How do we always end up at this stuff? Body humor.
So gross.
Listen, there's very few
nasty.
friends you get to have in life where you can call them up at a random hour,
Be like, dude.
fart, and they'll know who it is.
Yeah. Yeah. I've
Yeah.
been so close to doing that.
BOPIS
I'm
time.
not even lying. I'll feel one brewing and it's not there. I was like, I could hop on Discord chat real quick. put the headset
On your butt.
on my butt. Let her rip and go.
No, I listened to an episode recently where Jacob had such a beautiful fart with reverb that it derailed everything.
I remember those.
Because it was just like, did you put fart.mp3 on your butt?
Oh yeah, I remember that. That wasn't that long ago.
No.
This is what it's like to have gassy friends. You just have to accept it.
Was that the same night as the thunderstorm? I can't remember. It might have been.
Oh my God.
That was great. That was a good night.
Subscribe to our Patreon for the fart track video where we go through all the seasons and find all the farts.
For all your weird bodily dysfunction kinks.
Man,
I
those
throw
last
out
few
Jacob
episodes,
farts.
I'm not sure if they've come out yet, but we set up a fart mic for the last few episodes of season 3. And it was great.
So you know how it ends
High
now.
definition, just crystal clear farting.
My poor ashamed husband.
That's incredible.
I remember the first episode we trialed it out. I had like intentionally given you pizza or something.
You seeded the fart machine.
Stay tuned for Fart Mike.
And it worked so well.
Should just
The
give me
empty
mac and
ass
cheese.
machine.
If you gave him mac and cheese, he wouldn't be able to record. He'd be in the bathroom.
A couple weekends ago when I was working on computers, he came over after we hung out in Fuquay. And I got him. Oh, okay. This is actually a story. I ordered Pizza Hut, and I knew it was going to make him fart. But like, Jacob has worked in been in Fuquay for years. I've just moved to Fuquay,
Oh, yes, I know this story.
and I said, "Hey, Jacob, I'm working on this. Can you go pick up this pizza I ordered? It's like going to be ready by the time you get there." It's like, "Yeah, sure." And I just assumed he knew where the Pizza Hut was because it was not far from where your job is. In fact, I feel like you could probably see it.
It is within walking distance across the street from my job.
Yeah, and so he
Not even
goes.
street, parking lot.
He goes out to get pizza, and I get a call. It's like, Derek, where's the Pizza Hut in Fuquay? I'm at a Burger King.
It used to be beside the Burger Kings. I remember this because I got to a fender bender there, but then they tore it down, replaced it with a dental office.
just moved
and the
here.
Pizza Hut is now across from my job,
and
like
that's
near
why
Walmart.
Derek knows because
And you can
just
see your
moved
bill.
here.
Oh my goodness.
Jacob's lived here his whole life, so he's like an old person who only remembers what it used to be.
I remember.
Yeah.
I'll never forget it now.
You
Yeah,
know
and
how
then
there's that theory that ghosts will go like through doorways that don't exist or upstairs that don't exist because they're remembering the previous formatting of the house. It's
Yeah.
like that except with
Yeah.
Pizza Hut.
Yeah.
And then he brought it back. We ate pizza. We watched Tabby. He farted a lot. And every time he did, he would go, BOPIS!
I started that.
No. I was
Yes.
like, don't you put that bad juju on me. I went along with it afterwards, but I did not start that.
Sounds like I missed
Did we-
quite the riveting night that night.
It was
Yes.
Farts and
rumbling night.
And dust.
I would have just added my burps to the
Thermal
mix.
grease, dust, and farts.
it's just like sounds like a
Thermal grease dust and
normal
farts is the
Saturday
name
night
of
to
my,
me.
of my garage core band.
I'm so glad I missed that night.
Did we ever explain BOPIS in the last bonus banter?
Just remembered it.
Buy online, pick up in store.
Yeah, it's a thing at the store. You buy online, you come into the store, you pick it up. It's just very fun to say, and I hate BOPIS. I love the word, but I hate the BOPIS itself
Have you
because it
guys
does
done it to
nothing
him yet?
but distract me from my job.
Oh, but man.
The one time we came into his store since
yes.
we've moved here, he wasn't even out there. Drow sent a message.
Sent a picture of a floor with just a tiny little bit of the Christmas display in it, and I said, "Where?" And he comes out and he goes, "Welcome to PestMart."
And his coworker is checking
Angry.
us out like at the register and doesn't say a thing, just acts like everything is normal, and you and him are like having this stare down. It was
yes, yes. I told him, yeah, I moved a few things around on the shelves. I spilled a little bit of shampoo, and he says something. I didn't quite catch it because there was store sounds. So I say, what? He leans in and goes, "I will burn your house to the ground."
great.
BOPIS!
All right, I'm done.
All right, yeah, it's time to go get food for Jacob.
Thanks, Sam.
All right.
Thanks for your questions, Sam.
Listen, send in more questions.
Yeah.
They were much better questions to answer than our regular body humor
Well, I'll
jokes.
set up the podcast
But it was
thing
still
in my
body.
living room so we can
was still
respond
body
to it
humor
once every
jokes.
few months. We'll probably be
Yeah.
faster than that now that I moved in,
Yeah.
but still,
Well, I mean, you guys did need to move in.
I'll see you next time I stream. Maybe.
maybe.
BOPIS.
He's
Maybe.
shown up. basically every single time that I've streamed recently.
Sam.
Yes.
Go, Sam,
And we
go.
end up,
Sam.
and we end up talking about food.
Buy online, pick up, and Sam.
Ooh, food.
BOPIS.
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 Can we talk about food, or are we going to go get food?
We're going to get food because I'm starving.
I'm
Are we
starving.
going to Applebee's?
I was thinking Papa Murphy's.
Oh, we could do Papa Murphy's.
We could also do Applebee's if you want.
That's the pizza place.
You take and bake pizza.
Oh yeah, that's right. We can do Papa Murphy's if we
I do like the monkey bread.
Monkey.
Monkey.
Monkey. BOPIS. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Thank you so much for listening to this episode of Bonus Banter. If you enjoyed it, please consider subscribing, rating, and reviewing us. If you would like to submit a question or comment for Bonus Banter, please use the Google form linked in the episode description. If you want to see more from us, check out our website, thirdgallon.com, or follow us on Twitter. We're at thirdgallon, that's THIRD gallon. We are also on Threads, Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook with the same handle, at thirdgallon. We also publish a video version of this podcast on YouTube, which you can find on our channel, The Third Gallon Podcast. If you'd like to support the show, check out our Ko-fi page. You can find us at ko-fi.com/thirdgallon. That's ko-fi.com/thirdgallon. The theme music for Bonus Banter was composed by Alexander Nakarada. You can find more of his work at serpentsoundstudios.com and support him at patreon.com/a-nakarada. That's patreon.com/ANAKARADA. Thanks again for listening, and we'll see you next time.